Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Meghan appears to be comfortable using the children to help market her new show. The Duchess of Sussex shared glimpses of the young royals during a video of her making cookies alongside friends. Meghan captioned the video, "When making thumbprint cookies at home becomes a family affair." We learned from Meghan's appearance on Drew Barrymore that children's accents are a mix of British and American. Meghan said, "Oh, some of the words they still say with a British accent, so they'll say zebra. And what else do they say? They have these little moments where it comes out. They have very American accents, but they say words that are just like Harry, and I think it's adorable. Zebra is a good one." Meghan also shared some vague details about her daily schedule, which seems to consist of 2 school runs, meetings, and dating Harry. She said, "We love doing school drop-off and pick-up for the kids. Our days are busy with meetings, but we have lunch together every day, that middle-of-the-day catch-up. We just make it a point to date each other." Royal commentator Shane Watson observed in The Times that Harry appears diminished during his brief appearance in the show, which is part of Meghan's growing presence in the lifestyle space. Watson pointed out that this is not an isolated instance, remarking that beyond the Invictus Games, Harry has largely taken a back seat when it comes to making headlines for his own projects. Watson writes, "The second series of With Love, Meghan has just been confirmed, and like it or hate it, there is no denying that Meghan's whole life has been working towards this point. Harry is already looking like a spare part in her new incarnation as a lifestyle icon. Blink and you'll miss him. Not only that, he's wedged at the back of the crowd of well-wishers at her signing-off party. He seems diminished, unsure of what's expected of him." PR expert Renee Smith noted that Meghan's poorly received cooking show is completely in line with Meghan's carefully curated image. Smith told The Express, "From a PR and brand perspective, the show is exactly what I expected. Glossy, polished, and completely in line with Meghan's carefully curated image. It leans heavily into her aspirational lifestyle branding. It's warm, wholesome, completely overacted. The smiles, they never end, and steeped in an almost storybook-like domesticity. I guess I have a unique standpoint on this, having written my own TV show, which I also co-hosted. What ended up on the screen was nowhere near what I had envisioned. Meghan, on the other hand, seems to be exactly what we expect she is. There's no real disparity between her social media and her show. The hyper-produced, opportunistic, aspirational aesthetic is the same across the board, which means that, love it or hate it, I would bet my life on the fact that this isn't an act or a brand decision. It's her authentic brand through and through." There is good news for Meghan. The Rotten Tomatoes score for her show has been trending upward. Last time we checked, it was up to 17% favorable, up a full 5 points. Meghan seems happy with her show, sharing an Instagram video. "For more recipes, fun, and reasons to check out the show," which in just 24 hours is already in the top 10, she wrote. "Thank you to all of you around the world who are tuning in." Count Thomas Markle among those who thinks Meghan's new show feels inauthentic. Thomas, who has been estranged from Meghan since 2018, criticized the show in an interview with The Mail, claiming, "Unfortunately, Meghan has never been authentic. She has to think about everything. She's not spontaneous. Everything she says is pre-planned and rehearsed. It makes me laugh because I know all her looks and expressions. I know when she's faking it up for the cameras. She's trying so hard to be perfect that she tenses up every time the camera is on her." Thomas, particularly unimpressed with Meghan's fondness for fruit platters and decorative touches, added, "I don't think most people these days can afford to go out and spend $90 on fruit. She's out of touch with normal people. She puts edible flowers on everything. No one has edible flowers handy. Sending kids off to school with edible flowers on their food is silly. Kids don't like them, and if you put edible flowers in a kid's lunchbox, they would probably get teased at school." While Meghan has not publicly addressed her father's remarks, she instead took to Instagram to highlight the positive reception her show has received, posting videos from viewers who had recreated recipes from the series. Meghan wrote, "Love seeing how inspired you are by With Love, Meghan. Keep up the beautiful work." We're not sure this is the reaction Meghan Sussex was looking for when she released With Love, Meghan. Judy James said, "Meghan's unreality show is also a dystopian nightmare for feminists, a glimpse of how women might have looked had we never got the vote and been consigned to a Jane Austen world of sprigged cotton and flower arranging, where survival meant marrying rich and entertaining the locals. There is a strong sexual theme to this series that projects from Meghan's powerful use of her vocal tone. When it's not bubbling like a brook, it becomes sexily husky and creaky. She sounds breathless at times, and then, most sensual of all, she will dip into a whisper with a yes or other intimate-sounding moments of shared appreciation. If you spoke like this in your day job, you'd be like catnip to the guys. She introduces this as her B tone at the start of the show, but the whisper is a signature tonal device, whether there are bees around or not. With love, Meghan is the gift that keeps on giving. The Daily Mail recapped some of the reactions. Royal reporters Rebecca English and Richard Eden did not mince their words. Eden said, "It was just very, very boring." His remark prompted laughter from the podcast host Joe Elvin, who quipped, "That is probably not the reaction Meghan will be hoping for." Rebecca English appeared equally unimpressed, conceding that she lost the will to live after the episode about making ice cubes. Episode 5 features Meghan offering instructions on crafting floral ice cubes, cautioning against the use of tap water as it renders the cubes cloudy, thereby obscuring the petals within. English, who admitted she had approached the series with an open mind and a high bar due to Meghan's previous success with the TIG, appeared to struggle with the show's direction. "I couldn't really work out what she was trying to say or who she was trying to appeal to," she noted. Eden, meanwhile, found himself particularly incensed by the final episode's closing toast, in which the Duchess expressed her excitement at sharing a new chapter, describing her latest venture as a business. In his view, this carried the strong implication that while she was in the royal family, she couldn't show her creativity. He deemed this highly offensive, pointing out the royals are afforded ample opportunities to engage in meaningful initiatives, citing the Duke of Edinburgh's establishment of the Worldwide Fund for Nature, the Prince's Trust, and the Earthshot Prize. Let's be clear, what she actually meant was money, he concluded. Perhaps one of the more revealing moments came in an exchange with writer and comedian Mindy Kaling, who referred to Meghan as Meghan Markle. The Duchess swiftly corrected her, stating that she now goes by Sussex. Richard Eden remarked, "That was news to all of us because we didn't realize they were using those titles." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalacintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a review or 5 stars if you're really enjoying the show. Don't forget, we have a new show called White Smoke, The Path to a New Pope from Calaroga Shark Media, and it's all about the historical and timely electoral process of electing a new pope. Check it out wherever you get your podcasts. White Smoke, The Path to a New Pope. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.